Item number 45005. Starting bid, 1 million.
Please, oh please, I don't know what you're saying.
1 million. Can I get 1.5? 1.5? How about 2? 2.5? 3?
10 million.
Going once, going twice. Sold for 10 million to the dapper gentleman in the back.
Stop it.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. We are the majority now. Patriots in control. The freedom movement is the dominant culture in this country. It is unavoidable, unassailable. We are the champions, my friends. We deserve the trophy because we have broken the machine. The machine that is supposed to keep you down, that is supposed to shame you into supporting Donald Trump. Yeah, I think that's officially done now, as every champion athlete across multiple genres of sports are now doing the Trump shimmy, as 25,000 at Madison Square Garden stood on their feet to welcome Donald Trump into the arena with roars and cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump flanked by other cultural icons like Kid Rock, Elon Musk, Kennedy family, to name a few. Well, this is something, of course, that the left will not tolerate, and what they're going to end up doing is they're going to end up looking at the points of breakdown. How did their machine fail? How did UFC fighters give speeches like this after their victories?
Feels amazing. New York, I got one thing to say first. We need justice for Peanut, right? Like, you know, and it's not just a squirrel. It's all the kids that went hungry that night, and all the other things that the money and resources could have been put to. Hopefully that Doge cleans things up down at the state level.
I like how you use the post-victory speech for a political rally.
Somebody who's been Alex Jones's friend for a long time, Joe Rogan, is caught just like laughing and grinning ear to ear about this current moment where the freedom culture is the dominant culture in the country. How did it happen? How did it happen that a UFC fighter is talking about Doge and Peanut the squirrel? Well, memes, okay? Internet culture. And the people who speak truth on the internet culture. The people who've been fighting the wars for freedom, virtually since before I had a dial-up connection in my house. One of Joe Rogan's close friends, Alex Jones. Alex Jones, one of the guys who talked Joe Rogan into starting a podcast. Alex Jones, ladies and gentlemen, has had a fascinating week. And while we've posted on X a number of times about it, we haven't gotten a chance to really dive in here. And so we've done quite a bit of research on what's been happening to Alex Jones as InfoWars is under threat of being shut down and was shut down for a period of time in what was supposedly a sale to a left-wing finance group led by The Onion, satirical left-wing paper that has not been funny in decades, and that's totally been usurped by the Babylon Bee in the cultural zeitgeist parody space. Nonetheless, The Onion allegedly bought InfoWars this week. But InfoWars has now been saved by Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. This went viral the end of last week, Friday of last week. Alex Jones goes viral for saying InfoWars is about to be shut down. In this video from the InfoWars office that has millions of views, 60,000 likes, and 15,000 reposts. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:50 right now. I'm about to upload this to X. I just got word 15 minutes ago that my lawyers and folks met with the U.S. trustee over our bankruptcy this morning, and they said they're shutting us down even without a court order. This morning, the Connecticut Democrats with the Onion newspaper bought us. They asked, did they outbid? They said, well, it was competitive. So they changed all the bidding rules, made it secret 2 days ago. I had a bad feeling. I told you that. And just like they tried to shut us down back in late May without a court order, they're supposed to have a court order. There's going to be injunctions filed. I'm about to go live out of Harrison's American Journal studio. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to be here until they come in here and turn the lights off. I'm going to say, where's your court order? So this is all going down right now. They want to silence the American people, but we're not going to be silenced. Be sure and follow me at the Alex Jones Network at AJN Live on X right now. They're filed in court to take real Alex Jones away. That's totally unconstitutional. The judge already said no, so they filed in other courts. So the live feed going up by the time you see this at AJN Live and at Real Alex Jones right now. Share this everywhere. This is a total attack on free speech. The deep state is completely out of control. The private security hasn't even been told all this yet. They tried to tell them last time, the other U.S. trustee, to shut us down on the court order. These folks said no. So this is all happening right now. This is the tyranny of the New World Order, desperate to silence the American people. The mandate of Trump against all the lawfare, they don't care. So the system still thinks it's in charge. I'm going live right now from what probably will be the last transmission from this building. God bless you all for your support. Please support our sponsors so we get funds to stay on the air at the Alex Jones Network, thealexjonestore.com. Take action. I need your support. InfoWars is really the detonator for this whole global movement that's happening. Your support did that. You're the reason it's happening. You are the resistance. God bless and good luck.
I mean, listen, it's impossible to argue that the center of so many people's awakenings were, at the very least, downstream from what Alex Jones was doing at InfoWars. What he was doing was fascinating. It was compelling. It was really fun to watch, and it was thought-provoking. And then it got shut down. So The Onion even did a press release about how they bought InfoWars and they shut it all down. So they took the site down and everything. But then, a fascinating twist in the story, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Jones jumped online later at nearly midnight and said, "Hoax alert, The Onion did not buy InfoWars. There was no auction. Federal judge is now investigating." Let's listen.
All right, I shot a special report on this that I posted at Real Alex Jones about 2 hours ago. And then I was actually reading the transcripts from the multi-hour emergency court hearing today in federal bankruptcy court in Houston. And then I called all the lawyers and talked to them, and they had a total consensus. They've never seen anything like it. The words were exactly, this was a private secret sale, basically illegal is the word that's used. Not basically, it's crime. I mean, bankruptcy crime. I mean, on its face. Disguised as an auction that wasn't an auction. And the people didn't even pay real money. They paid some weird fiat thing that wasn't even agreed to by the judge's order. And then they had the corporate media say that The Onion bought InfoWars. And then the judge kept saying to the trustee that did this, "I didn't give you the authority to do this. You were supposed to come to me about an auction. This isn't even an auction." And then it's just all over the news that they just bought it and they won the bid and they did that. But then they quote the U.S. trustee going, "Well, it's not the highest bid, but it's the best bid." These people just think they can do anything. It's crazy. So nobody sees how the federal judge, who's known for being straight-laced and not corrupt at all, Judge Chris Lopez, cannot end this fake sale, which he basically said didn't happen. He should have an emergency evidentiary hearing sometime next week. He hasn't announced the date yet. And bare minimum, there'll be a new open public auction. Probably more is going to happen. I mean, this is unprecedented, folks. Just like the last trustee he fired back on June 14th, tried to close the building without a court order. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes deep state goings on here, and this is a big deal. I've been up since 5 a.m. dealing with this. I'm about to go to sleep. I'll be covering all live from the new studios at the Alex Jones Network at AJN Live on X. Please follow me there. But this is going to be big. Everybody out there thinking InfoWars was shut down, you're in for a rude awakening.
So Alex Jones saying that they went through the documents, and you can see the documents right here. Breaking exclusive fraudulent sale of InfoWars exposed in major court filing. Read the full filing here. Alex Jones went and read the papers. We have the evidence. We have the evidence right here in front of us. My favorite Alex Jones. We went through, and it turns out, Alex Jones not exaggerating, it appears that the bankruptcy trustee was attempting to facilitate a fraudulent transfer of the estate's assets. Anything can happen in Chapter 11, but this is insane. Hopefully the judge will sanction the trustee and The Onion. What the F? Alex Jones says the Onion did not buy InfoWars. It's been blocked by the court. The auction was apparently not public. The buyout was not with real money. They told the court that the money used was Alex Jones's future earnings. The money was over $1 billion that he owns, basically credit. The people who ran the auction did not tell other bidders credit would be used. The auction was fake. They gave special treatment to the Democrats who wanted to buy the assets with non-existent money, because, of course, the Onion has no actual money. Unreal. Now it's playing out in court. So Alex Jones explains everything, and this is insane. What a roller coaster. We were able to tangentially see it. I mean, again, we posted what's happening to Alex Jones is wrong. This is a dying gasp, last gasp of a machine that is totally and thoroughly corrupt. Roger Stone saying my group had the best bid. Bankruptcy judge is corrupted and must go to prison. Revolver News covering InfoWars restored Alex Jones' total reversal of yesterday's shutdown. Tables are turned against the enemies of Alex Jones in stunning events. According to Alex Jones, President Trump, Elon Musk, and all of their lawyers are personally interested in the case. Jones says there is an active federal criminal investigation open in Houston against those conspiring against him. Jones also stated that the enemies called him earlier and said, in essence, we know what we did was illegal. We'll give you whatever you need. Oh, no. Illegal sale of InfoWars now under criminal investigation. Oh, my. Jones says the court-appointed trustee contacted him and said, we made a mistake. We shouldn't have shut down InfoWars. You can have it back. As proof, Mr. Jones offered up the fact that InfoWars is back online and also posting things like, the Onion sucks. I mean, would you be okay with this as the White House press secretary? Yeah, okay, so let's hop on over to Harrison Smith, who works with InfoWars. It's great. Follow him, who has this rundown.
Folks, if you are not watching Alex Jones right now, you are missing out. So I'm gonna give you a brief recap. You are missing out on the greatest real world drama taking place right now. This is real life Game of Thrones, House of Cards shit, folks. Okay, they got caught rigging the auction. They got caught rigging the auction of InfoWars. InfoWars.com is back up because the judge has blocked the order. He didn't even know the auction was going on. It was totally fraudulent. They have apparently been caught lying to the judge. The people involved were tricked or strong-armed into letting the auction go forward, even though it was completely illegal. So now those people have flipped on the other people and are like, we didn't know this was illegal. You know, we'll tell you everything. We'll tell you how it went down. So they're flipping on him. It is now under potentially criminal investigation, potentially federal investigation. That's the rumor, at least for now. So the fraudulent hoax takeover of InfoWars that shut us down yesterday while I was in the middle of a sentence has now been undone, could reverse on them. Apparently Trump is involved. Elon Musk's lawyers were at the hearing yesterday because it has to do with them trying to take Alex Jones's name and his personal Twitter account. And so, you know, Elon is like invested in it because it'll set precedent about using lawfare to remove people's, you know, force X to sign over their personal accounts. It's completely insane. And the people that have been putting InfoWars through fraudulent and rigged show trials for the last 2 years could be facing some trials of their own.
The hunters have become the hunted. Here from Variety. The Onion's winning bid for the assets of Alex Jones' bankruptcy site InfoWars is under further review. The bankruptcy judge overseeing the Chapter 7 liquidation of Alex Jones' assets on Thursday temporarily halted the transfer of InfoWars to the Onion and ordered an evidentiary hearing next week to review the auction. Bids were submitted secretly. No one should feel comfortable with the results of this auction, says the judge. At bankruptcy court hearing Thursday afternoon in Houston, lawyers for Jones and the other bidders of InfoWars auction, First United American Companies, was operated website, complained that the secrecy of the process, the bids were sealed, the terms of the Onion's winning bid have not been disclosed. The trustee who oversaw the auction told the court that the Onion did not have the highest cash bid. This is strange. Was that the point of an auction? But according to Murray, the Onion's deal was superior based on the Connecticut family's agreement to forego much of what Jones owes them in order to pay the creditors. Judge Lopez expressed concern over the way that the bids were submitted and reviewed by the trustee, and noted that First United did not know what the Onion had bid. We're all going to have an evidentiary hearing and hear this out. Now Elon Musk's lawyers are involved. Amazing. Lawyers for the Musk-owned social media company, X, filed a notice of appearance in Jones's bankruptcy case on Thursday. The filing doesn't specify what they've appeared, merely that they've become an interested party in the case and want to receive all relevant documentation. Jones revealed in a news broadcast on X on Sunday evening, believing that the cavalry is here to rescue InfoWars. I was just told that Elon is going to be very involved in this, Jones says, heaping praise on Musk, defender of freedom of speech. Elon Musk understands the basic fundamentals are more important than ever to understand. Wow. Incredible. So there you go. There you go. He also believed that Donald Trump, who Jones has expressed support for in the past, is equally outraged. The cavalry is here. Trump is pissed, he says. Harrison Smith, InfoWars post, saying, apparently Trump is involved. Elon Musk's lawyers were at the hearing yesterday because this has to do with them trying to take Alex Jones's name, personal Twitter account, and Elon Musk is investigating to set a precedent for using lawfare to force X to sign over personal accounts. Very interesting. So these people who tried to pull this, Ben Collins, such a dirty creep, these people who tried to pull this may well end up facing federal felony charges themselves. Glorious the way that works out. Okay, so here we go. You didn't think they were just going to let Donald Trump take over culture without a fight, right? They're not going to just hand over the keys. So you can see the fight has begun. Alex Jones, one of the victims in it, but Alex Jones also fighting back. Ladies and gentlemen, we want more freedom of speech, more sharing of ideas, more thought-provoking content, not less. And you shouldn't be penalized, of course, for free speech. Free speech is legal in this country, ladies and gentlemen. So let's keep speech free. And, well, that's why you should like, share, and subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen, and fight against the machine. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.